First of all, I want to give a shout out to Ticket TV. He's the first one to put this out there that I saw, and that was what informed me about this situation. Sacramento Kings point guard Darren Collison has been suspended for 8 games by the NBA for violating the league's policy against domestic abuse and domestic violence, and there's been some rumblings out there. I'm going to get to that in a moment. Some people feel like his sentence was not severe enough. The NBA put out actually the Sacramento Kings organization put out a statement regarding the suspension of Darren Collison. Quote, domestic violence is a serious issue and directly contradicts the values of the Sacramento Kings. Darren has taken responsibility for his actions and will work to raise awareness of this critical issue in the community. We support the NBA's decision on this matter. I think he had an 8-game suspension, and I think he did 20. Let's see, what was it? He's going to serve a 20-day sentence for his guilty plea in an alternative sentencing program focused on community service instead of jail time. And I think it was a fine as well. I can't remember what the figure was, but I thought it was 30 or 300 something. It's either 30,000 or 300,000. I can't remember the fine. It might have been 30,000. And of course, with the 8 games, of course, he's going to miss 1/10 of his income. And there's people out there that are saying that he got off easy and yada yada yada. And I say to these people, where was your outrage when Josh Brown, the kicker for the punter for the New York Giants, only received a 1-game suspension, which is a far less penalty for committing 20 separate acts of violence consistently, a continual pattern of violence. This is a serial spouse batterer going back to his days in college. But yet it was just tumbleweeds and crickets on you guys' side of the fence when it comes to him. But that's how it is when you're dealing with certain people out here. And then they'll say, oh, you're condoning it. How would I be condoning it when I want you to be more? This is the stupid arguments of idiots like this. Like, like you're condoning it. You want to? How am I condoning it when I want you to be more severe in your actions and your response to Josh Brown? Doesn't make sense. But anyway, at least the NBA issues some type of punishment. He's going to miss over 1/10 of his income. He's going to have this on him, scarred against him a little bit, Hopefully he doesn't do something like this again, but that's been put out there, Darren Collison is going to miss, I believe, the first 8 games of the season.